Hello and welcome. Daffy Roth here, and this is Blasphemous 2 for the PC. In our last episode, we explored the DLC area, the Santa Vigilis, I think it was called. But we kind of came up against like walls that we're going to need to get new movement options to surpass. So we ended up shifting our focus onto the elevated towers, which proved to be fruitful. We ended up getting the first dove out of 5, so we have 4 more to find. And then we kind of got lost, not sure where to head. We do have a marker that's over in the Crown of Towers, so I suppose we're just gonna head that way, because at this point there's really nothing else that we're able to accomplish without further upgrades. We did get the, I'm not sure if we did it in this last one, but we ended up getting the upgrade for the ball and chain. I'm terrible at remembering these names. I'm sorry. But and we also were able to get the second, I believe it's the daughter. I think there's 5 of them all together, where it's kind of like a combat trial. So we did do the second one of that. But all right, well, let's just head into it. We're going to go ahead and do we're going to head back over to the Crown of Towers. The Santa Vigilia. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to head to here because it looks like we got to get up here to the Basilica of Absent Faces. So, yeah, the only thing that I could think of is probably here because there's just that big empty space, maybe. But first, why don't we hit the shop? Actually, you know what? She just has, all that she has left is the marks of Matrodome. Let's go to the Forlorn Patio. Looks like I'm gonna have to walk there. No, I could teleport to the...
Something for you. If so, be sure to take it and go.
Alright, he's got an Ornate Chalice, which I could probably... Let's see here. He also has the Anointed One. And the Punished One. Not sure if I can afford... I guess ideally, cast a Crimson Disc along ground that inflicts mystical damage. Can we afford... Yes, we can. There.
Go now.
I think that's a good... And we can go get that upgraded, and then let's see. I don't think I ever read this one. The thirst. Nothing will quench this thirst. I can't bear the parched aridity of my tongue, this burning in my throat, this claw that clutches my insides. I drink the purest of water, enough to drown in it, but the thirst won't go away. Water tastes like scorched soil, and the more I drink, the more I feel I take part in my own burial. Why, O miracle of mine? Why this cruelty? Why this scorn? What shall I do to earn your forgiveness? Let's see. Strike weapon. The Anointed One. Redimus was the monastery's confessor who had dedicated his life to hear the vile sins the monks had committed. Generation after generation, he quietly listened to the words of guilt and repentance from everyone who came searching for forgiveness. His ears brimmed with sins that his infallible memory could never erase. His body grew old, nourished only by an immense guilt so vast it would not let him die. He stopped feeling hunger, thirst, pleasure, or even pain. Only the burden existed, the burden of every wrong now etched into his soul. Thus he had become a tool, a prisoner of the sacrament of confession. Some monks claimed the souls of their fallen brothers sought the aid of Redimus, even after death, hoping his absolution could bridge the abyss separating them from eternal rest. The confessor accumulated such a heavy burden, his weakened body could no longer contain the depth of his corrupted knowledge. From his agonized flesh sprouted 1,000 voices, speaking words of sin like dreaded whispers, spreading through the chambers of the monastery in spectral echoes, looking for a way out. Those horrifying sounds flowed over the walls and statues, eroding the very stone with their sinister vibrations, smothering everything in the choking gray dust. It was as if the sins themselves wanted to be buried. Thus, the monastery fell silent. Huh. So this is kind of the story for the weapons, I'm guessing. So I guess they do have them. So I guess the veteran one was the... I'm going to read this one again. Sheltered by the shadows that reigned within the ceilings of that abandoned palace, Orispina laughed, her silhouette insinuated in the dim light, aristocratic clothing made of burgundy and white silk crowned by a delicate mask of ornate porcelain. From the paneling up high hung thin strands of pure gold, a trapeze for her aerial dance that she used to attack with the precision of a wasp. Far below, the corpses of intruders, full enough to enter her domain, piled up against the luxurious marble, crimson now with their blood. Yet one victim clung to life, his eyes ever darting from shadow to shadow in the fruitless search for his executioner. On the edge of his vision, the sheen of her sword appeared and vanished, a long, thin rapier that reflected the shine of the candlelight and gold decorating the grim halls. Orispina, delighted by the agony and fear of her prey, patiently waited for the perfect moment to deliver her deadly strike. A thirst, a muted scream, then silence, the palace once more, velveted by riches and death. Okay. So that's... alright, that's kind of cool. Alright, I think I understand now. I don't know why I didn't realize that at first. Okay. I hate these guys so much. Oh yeah, then they explode. All right, let us go and get upgraded. Does the chalice give us more health? I think it does.
Now I shall enhance the vital light within thee. I shall wait for thee to bring me more chalices. Bring me chalices and vials, and I shall fill them with mine own blood.
At what point do you use the blood that I've given you? Okay, let's see. All right, now we're gonna head to the crown.
Cast your eyes upon our shop window.
Looks a beam of light that inflicts mystical damage.
Is there nothing of interest to you? What a pity.
All right, well, I guess this was the way to go. You know what? This looks a lot like the bridge for going into the Mother of Mothers. we're not gonna be able to get that right now. Mercy of the Wind. The Penitent One can now perform an aerial dash. Press R2 mid-air or mid-fall to propel yourself forward. Use this ability to break through some previously impenetrable barriers. Nice. I just realized something. So when we released the dove, that blue thing appeared in the middle of a circle. That's the Crown of Towers. I think... So I think how to have that visual clue, like to kind of make a little bit more sense, would be to have like a map, how they had it in the first game when you teleported. It kind of showed an overview of Custodia. Because honestly, I don't think I would have put the two and two together until right now, seeing the ghost bridges. So. Well, that's cool. We got that now, at least. That's going to give us a lot more options here. So that just leaves the golden wispy dews and the thorns. Which honestly is kind of weird because that we only have one more movement thing, so. I can still go up. Nice. I mean, did I not? Did I not go up? Oh, no, I did. Okay. No, do this again. Why aren't... Come on, dude. Never mind, that was my fault. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's a third upgrade. I really think that sword looks so awesome. And I know it's not a chain blade, but that's how I imagine it in my head. I don't care what anybody says, all right? Once you go up, that's fine. I'll just do... Oh, no, I can just go back around. Okay. Huh. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. I know what this was for. You have required scratched face from canvas. Significantly increases resistance to mystical damage. A piece of dried paint torn from one of the great guardian paintings. The cardinals are unceasing in their prayer, even though they lack faces, lips, and throats, even though their flesh is oil paint. man. Wow, that one was generous. Can we just come? No. I don't think we can go across. Oh, what is this? I don't like this at all. Wow, I'm not. Unless I can jump on those. No. It didn't occur to me that I can hit it multiple times. My guess is that's all the faces from the paintings. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
Let us recite this endless litany together. Whose verses chain us to an everlasting prayer that transcends death itself. Join me in endless Orison.
Oh. Question is, what kind of magic is she using? Let's just go with that. I suppose we could stack. Oh! Oh. Oh, I don't like that move at all. up here, bitch. I need to hit you. It'd be great if she wasn't moving around. Or if I had like a solid floor to stand on. I think what they want me to do is use the jumping between the two sides, which, okay. I need to buy that magical attack that guy has. I think the, I don't think I have enough, though. Oh, that was close. No, you dumb. No. Oh, God, this. Oh, you dumb. Oh. Ugh. Dude, she's she's at a place I can't hit her. Bro, get up here. What? Now she's just off screen? Fuck that fight. Oh, I can hit her when she's in a sparkle thing. Ah, that's fine. I almost wonder if Benedicta would be better in this one. As much as I don't like using it because it's so slow. I'd have to respec though. I have to make a preset for it. And then it's also got reach, which is nice. Oh. Actually, let's do that.
Do you?
right, so that's one of my presets. This is the, we'll say that this is the so let's change this one. I don't know if I can actually stun her though. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. 25%. I guess let's see, and then we can change out this to fire. This will give us another 10%.
May the hand.
Okay. And then let's go to here. All right, reduces the fervor consumed by Benedicta when activated. Increases its elemental damage. That's probably going to be good. Let's increase the base damage. You can hold a recharge in the air. Release in the air to perform as your dead. Powerful area attack hits both sides. Let's do this and this. Honestly, I did kind of want to see what we got here. Cold blood, research blood pact, halves the cost of Reaper Rosary, upgrades the power of the Crimson Slash. Huh, okay. Well. All right, so right now we've got fire and poison. And then we have 10% on top of 15%, and then let's see how this goes. Okay. It's better. I just need to get used to fighting with it, that's all. Sometimes you just need to change up your weapon. The last ascension. Defeat her in the endless. I don't know why I read that as Onision. God. You've acquired the key of endless Orison. Key plundered from the remains of Benedicta, the ghost of the Basilia. Basilia. Yeah. It opens the second of the cages of the Chapel of the Five Doves. Under the light of the candles that the cardinal's corpses lay, within sinister crystal caskets, they were the chosen by the endless Orison, a congregation of sisters that devoted themselves to honor the deceased with their perpetual prayer. Each time a new body arrived, one of them volunteered as her warden, and so dedicate her daily prayers to their soul until the end of her days. Then another sister would take her place, and so the rite would continue. One night, the coffin of a new cardinal arrived at the basilica, and the sisters surrounded it to prepare the ritual. At that moment, the sister Benedicta stepped forward, carrying a framed scroll, and everyone immediately knew the parchment for what it was, the apocryphal prayer. Those ancient verses carried a terrible power. Whoever uttered its inked words would be imprisoned in eternal prayer, unable to stop until they died of starvation. Sister Benedicta kneeled and started her chant, as the others fled the room in fear, closing the door upon leaving. They knew Benedicta had sealed her fate, but not the reasons behind that act of sacrifice. Even though centuries have already passed, some sisters swear that the white specter of Benedicta can still be seen during the darkest nights, praying at the cardinal's sepulchre.
The miracle was to create a new icon, an incarnate icon for all to revere, a symbol in which all our faiths, pleas, and hopes might be united in communion, so as to expand its diminished, almost extinct might. Dove, who borrows thine color from the raven, escape your gilded prison.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be here, second cathedral. The Sea of Ink. So yeah, that one's pretty self-explanatory. The Crown of Thorns makes sense now that I think about it. Oh, that was a fun fight. I got to use a weapon that I don't normally use. Wait, can I not change my presets? Oh, I guess that makes sense. All right, well, I guess I'm stuck with the... I guess I'll use this. I don't like to say I'm stuck with it, but... I could heal now, at least. I think what we're gonna do, is do some exploring. Although I forgot which ones had the blue chains, so we're gonna have to kind of wander to our question marks, which is fine. It's fine. I'm doing really bad. Dude, I don't know what's going on with me right now. Oh, it's over here. Unfinished Lullaby. Sleep, my child, sleep. Don't cry, my voice sings to you. My girl was running along the clear shore, under black leaves, under long branches. What did you see, my child, in the reflection of the water? What took away your laughter? Who stole your soul? Oh, nice lullaby, I guess. So this would be a question mark there. You know what? I guess we could color code this. Let's do green. Be the beneath yellow floaty things. Alright, I don't think there's any point in us sticking around here. I'm gonna head back to town. So I can change out my preset here. What's our sin at? 2%? Yeah, we're good. Actually, we will do one final thing. We'll go and do the third sister thing.
May the hands of the...
She's still there. I mean, I figured something would happen since she completed her penance, but guess not.
May the bells chime twice, for the vigil begins. And we shall sink into a sea of mourning.
Oh.
May the bells chime twice for the... And we shall sink into a sea of mourning. May the bell... And we shall...
Ooh, empty receptacle. All right, only 2 more. All right, guys. Well, I think in our next episode, we have our, I think what we'll do before we head to the Sunken Temple is we are going to explore the map again and finish out some areas. So I'm excited. That was a fun fight. I thought so anyways. So yeah, cool. Fun times. But I'm starting to understand a little bit more, I think, of the story. I think once I play it again, New Game Plus, because I have a feeling we'll have to do that anyways to get all the achievements. I think I'm understanding the story a bit more. So yeah. But anyhow, that's all I got for today. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless. Okay, bye.